in Serbia. I hope that, there we go, I hope you enjoyed last time, and we're just gonna keep trucking along here. This time I'm gonna try to do a bit of soft speaking and not just pure whispers. Hopefully it works well, and hopefully I'm not too quiet once again. I'm starting to wonder about what I'm going to be doing once I finish Half-Life 2. I'm trying to think of, like, what video am I gonna go for next? Am I going to try to play some other game, another ASMR playthrough, or like Snow Monkey suggested, should I try to go for some kind of lore video? I don't know. I don't know yet. I am a bit distracted right now because I just jumped into this recording session kind of spontaneously. Where I am right now, it's 2:30 a.m. on a Friday, I guess Saturday by now. I just got back from a movie, and oh, I'm out of rockets. Where are they? Where's the bucket? Is it here? No. The bucket is over here. Isn't it kind of funny and cruel how I came in here with like 3 companions and they all got knocked down, to say the least, by this thing. It's pretty brutal. I mean, they had no chance. Or maybe if I was quicker about killing the gunship, they would still be alive, but I don't know. And when I say that I got back from a movie, I mean that I got back for a movie mentally. Because I watched it at home. Oh, I love shooting these. Hopefully shooting them down, but there's not enough time. Shooting me down, actually. And isn't it technically possible if you, I think somewhere in Half-Life you could actually shoot it down, the container, the crate. Ah, it's all out of juice. Okay. Well, I'm waiting for you guys. There's an itch in me. Oh my god. I'm just... Okay. Okay. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful trick shot against myself. But I was saying, I have an itch to maybe go back and play Prey, the newer version of Prey, with the space station and the mimics and all that good stuff. That was such a good game, and it was really, really immersive. And I just love the art direction there and the story and everything. So I don't know. I had a hankering for that game, I guess. But with some games, I don't know if you can relate to this, but some games are more fun to think about and reminisce about than actually play. Um, yeah, with some games, like let's say that I start playing them, I have it, like I download it, I get ready for it, and then I just start, and then the the excitement, the hype that I had for the game, it just goes away instantly. So yeah, the idea of playing it is somehow more fun than actually playing it again. Things better in your mind than in reality. I guess it happens with a lot of things. Oh, you just came out of nowhere. Okay. Okay, the more the merrier. Oh, wait, is this. Oh, I thought for a second that there's gonna be another gunship. Is there another gunship? No, I don't think so. Can we do this? Just. Oh, wow, guys, come on. Don't use the heavy duty stuff on me. You're not allowed. Okay, fine, goddammit. Oh. Oh, wow, that's a whole party in there. Let's try to do this. Oh, come on. And another one. Boy, they're really spoiling us with all the alt fire ammunition. Loading screen. Yeah, still got it. Um, so, if anyone is listening right now and still awake, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself because we're just 8 minutes in, so you're probably still awake. Um, so if you have a suggestion of what, I don't know, if you want me to play anything or give something a try, then feel free to let me know. And hopefully I can make it happen. I don't have, oh god, okay. I think he just squashed me with a thing there. I was saying that I don't have any rockets to use on this big boy here. Can I hit him with this stuff? Oh, he's gonna do the crab walk, isn't he? I actually don't remember how effective the explosives are against them, the small ones. I'm guessing not very. Oh. Yeah, he's still going. Is it? Oh god, double strider. That's nice. But yeah, this is the double strider fight, and hopefully, no, okay. I had that coming. I'm just gonna, run. I'm just gonna run and get to a crate of ammo. Hopefully this guy dies. No, no, you don't die. Um, you guys, I need there's health. There's health aplenty, but not enough rockets for me. Are they, by any chance, in here? No. Oh well, a little bit. Let's start. Let's start this. Come on, come on. No. Oh my god, that was a fumble. That was a fumble. And a second one, please, please. Please, sir. Thank you. Another one, please. Do not shoot here. Um, he's still going. Okay, well, we have to. I am about to bite the dust. Yep, there I am. Yeah, this is probably the better direction. Okay, let's just. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna start fighting them from here because I have the guarantee of not having to go look for more ammo while I fight these guys. Oh, I hear traffic outside. One more, probably. One more, please. Yeah, I think he's down. I think he's down. Now the second guy. I now realize that I'm pretty much camping. Oh, I looked at my phone just for a second there, and he punished me for it. Um, let's. Oh, come on. Oh, I think we're. Oh my god, I didn't kill this guy. Wait, are they. Is this one of those moments where they keep coming and I just have to run away? I suspect that it is. Yeah, it is. I think it is. Oh, come on. Yeah, it definitely is. I see. Okay. See, it's one of those moments where I get a bit laser focused on talking or on commenting on, I don't know, keeping the words flowing, and I forget. Oh my god, wow, okay, that did not happen last time. I completely forgot about this. Wow. Yeah, I totally forgot about this. Jesus. Jesus. Please. Okay, I have to go back in here. Are they right outside? Yep. Oh, please. Oh god. Embarrassing. Spider walking outside of the crib. Let me just. Okay, 66. Um, are they here? Or did they just back out? No, they're here. Squashed him. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. My impatience. Oh, okay. Before I start this, Isn't he supposed to? Yeah, he is probably, yeah, here. Oh my god, the flashing lights. These sections are a bit more frantic and they're not very conducive to. Wow, they just spawned up there. 1 HP is all we need. So yeah, this section is not very conducive to ASMR chill vibes because it's very. You have to be on your toes, and I'm trying not to die too much. God damn these blinding boys! I hate them so much. I'm trying to find the more relaxed flow state, and to find those more ASMR-ish speaking paces or cadences. Trying to channel the ASMR artists that I like. Um, repetition, word repetition, and enunciating clearly. All that good stuff. Oh, crap. Oh, they are not helping me. They are not helping me. All, everyone here is being very mean to me. Being very mean and not helpful. Neither is the Strider. I forgot, frankly, that this section is a bit of a. You have to run a bit and do this kind of run and gun and crouch song and dance before you get to. Yeah, basically, before you get the proper ammo to destroy the annoying Strider outside. Or not. I guess you can just skip. Yeah, I just skipped the Strider. Oh well. Thank you for the update. Thank you. Now begin the final street battles against the Striders before we get to go all in on Citadel. I am finding myself thinking about the final Strider battle. Oh, okay. In Half-Life Alyx, that just blew me away. Man, Half-Life Alyx was something. Out of ammo. I recently thought about it because I saw some video of the total conversion mod that changes it from being VR to, just another first-person shooter. Like, for people who don't special in VR, but pretty mundane when you think about them in terms of first person perspective. Oh god. That was nice. Um, so the final Strider battle in Half-Life Alyx is definitely one of those that loses its oomph, and that I bite the dust out because of the crab walk. Man, you don't expect the Striders to go that low, to get that low. Wow, how did she survive that? Um, but they do get low. They, it's honestly, it's impressive and good for them. Very nimble, very um, agile, flexible, strutting their stuff along there. Frankly, okay, I already used the phrasing frankly, so I have to think about some other way to phrase it. Okay, so oh wow, Baltic. Wait, no, I thought it meant Slavic. We are not in the Baltics, but maybe these are expats. The Baltics are Estonia, Latvia, and what's the third one? Blanking on it. Whoops, almost got the car in the face. Let's just run away. Jesus Christ. Um, very violent game. Oh, we are reaching the part where we're gonna have to stand and fight. And speaking of standing and fighting, recently, just yesterday, I watched like a promotional preview video uh, by id Software, where they were hyping up Doom the Dark Ages, the sequel to Doom Eternal, and Doom 2016, I think. They were explaining the differences and how the new game is gonna work, like what's gonna be, what are the gimmicks, what are the new mechanics, and oh my goodness me, oh. Okay, so anyways, they were showcasing the new gameplay style and they had this little short formulation of what each of the new games were about. So the first one was about run and gun, run and gun style gameplay. Then the second one, Doom Eternal, was about run and jump because it had like wild jumping and dashing mechanics, and you had to be really, you were just rampaging in the air. And some people thought that Doom Eternal is a bit too, I don't know, like, was it frantic or too gimmicky with the, God, I have to find the direction because this is again an infinitely spawning enemies type situation, I think. Yeah, yeah, so people were a bit miffed about how, yeah, basically gamey, I guess, how gamey the game was, how everything glowed, and you had I know some people did not like the kill animations, the executions or whatever. Um, and okay, hopefully this is not too frustrating to watch. Um, so yeah, and then I guess id Software went ahead and started trying to address the criticisms, but not everything, because by the look of the promotional video, it still looked like Doom: The Dark Ages is about to be very, very glowing and colorful and full of color prompts. Like, for example, there's a big green glow when you, I don't know, when you parry, or there's a big orange glow when an enemy is ready to be executed or finished off. Things like that. And some players find it to be a bit, I don't know, like childish or immersion breaking, or just overkill, like information overload. Like, you don't need all that noise to know what's going on, which is very understandable. I get it. It can be overwhelming and, yeah, just cluttered, purely cluttered. Now I'm gonna ask you guys something that I've been wondering for years now. I think first I'll take out the Strider and then ask you that question, because there's a part here where I was never sure how to actually go through it legitimately. I think I never figured out how to legitimately get through here, so I always kind of found myself winging it and seemingly, I don't know, getting through the level illegitimately. But you'll see what I mean in a second. I just have to survive and not die here. Oh my god, I hope you're not hearing some guy singing right now outside. I'm hearing like drunks outside my window. And honestly, the whole night so far has been very loud. People celebrating birthdays, or I don't know, just shouting like protests outside. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I missed some kind of announcement that it's like some kind of celebration outside. I don't know. Yeah, no idea. Another one. Is this? No, this is not one of those times where they're infinite. This is they do actually run out of enemies to send at me, right? Oh, the Strider is behind me here, isn't it? Yeah. These guys are infinite. Honestly, it kind of sucks when I don't remember where fighting is mandatory until you kill every last one of them, and where fighting is more like a suggestion, like you're actually meant to look for a way out. I kinda don't know how I feel about that sort of game design. Sometimes I think the same about levels where, or rather boss fights lose the fight. But then if you're really good, then you never really lose it, and you keep fighting and fighting, and you're like, why is this guy not, like, why am I don't know, something like that. But if I remember correctly, in this section, once you kill the Strider, the last one, then you get a music, like a music track starts, a track starts playing, and then it's like the quiet after the storm, or something like that. But since I'm playing blind or deaf, I guess, deaf, then I don't get to experience that. Oh, look, okay. Now I can show you what I meant. So, I can just jump off here, right? But, when I was a kid, what I would do is, let me show you. I don't even know if it still makes sense, because last time I've been here was a long time ago. So what I would do is I would, where is it? Is it here? No. Is it here? I think it's actually, so I did the reverse. What I used to do when I was a kid was, when I got here from the other direction, then I would walk over here. I think I would get lost and I would not know how to progress further. Then I would stand over here, and when you're standing there and you haven't been here yet, there are a bunch of crates, like over there somewhere. And then with a gravity gun, I would pull them up toward me, over the wall, and I would stack up the crates here, and then jump over, and basically, like, do a weird, completely unnecessary skip, just because I didn't know where to go for some reason. And now that I'm here looking back at it, I'm like, why did I have a problem with that? Why, like, where did the navigation fail me? I don't know. Weird. But we've done it. I thought someone shot at me. We've made it, almost to the Citadel now. Oh, dog. There we go. That's cool. The dog has the best entrances. Every time dog makes an entrance, it's this huge, cool moment. And I can't wait to see what they do with dog in the next Half-Life. Look at him branded with a lambda symbol back there. Oh heck, Barney, I did not notice you. And man, Barney better be in the next Half-Life. It's kinda neat to know how, since Barney is voiced by the same guy that voices the G-Man, then it's pretty much guaranteed that he will show up in some capacity. I mean, yeah, he didn't show up in Half-Life Alyx, but that's because it didn't make sense for him to show up there. And some people are convinced that he was referenced because there's the Combine Killer layer that you pass by in Half-Life Alyx, and some people theorize that the Combine Killer lair, which is this hidden nook in one of the buildings in Half-Life Alyx, it has like it has books and stuff, and I don't know, for some reason people think that Barney would be the kind of guy who would read those books, like conspiracy books, stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, we get to see Barney. And man, one of the weirdest, like most unexpected parts um, about the documentary was that when they got to this section, um, when they were near the end of their development cycle, they got to this part, and they didn't know how to finish it off, and they had like a month left, and they banged out the final episode, like the final level, in like, what did they say, 1 month or a week? It was something insane like that, and I'm like, this is one of the most iconic like final levels in at least first person shooters, where you get the god mode, you get the juiced up gravity gun, you get these insane visuals in the Citadel where you see these, finally the nexus of it all. You see the Striders, you see the gunships hanging off the walls, you see the different synths that we haven't seen before, the other like part animals, part war machines. You see all of this, right? This stuff. This is like amazing. And I didn't exactly understand whether all of this was made during the final month of development or just the actual gameplay sections. Because wow, that's insane. But I can kind of relate to that because, like, whenever I work on, I don't know, oh, this is so cool. This was like straight up breathtaking when I was a kid and I first got to this part. I was just awestruck. That's when I still had the full force of my imagination, and I did not have any conception of limits inside of a video game, so I thought that this was all like not just smoke and mirrors, but this was actually like this was all explorable if I somehow jumped off. But anyways, I can relate to the feeling when you create something and you work on something for a long time, and then once you get to the last stretch, sometimes you don't have enough time to wrap it up nicely or with a full energy that you had for the beginning. So you end up kind of cutting corners a bit or having to rush, or I don't know, where the ending is just a bit more like the production of it happens in a shorter time than the beginning did. Just because you're already at the end of your line, at the end of your energy reserve. And yeah. Oh, I always loved this floaty gravity thing. But man, when I first saw this, I was so pissed off and sad. I was like, oh my god, no, please don't. Because it always sucks when games do that, when they take away all your weapons. But, I mean, this makes up for everything. It's just glorious. Which reminds me, back when I played the first Stalker game, which came out in 2007, I think, there was a moment there in that game where, as part of the main quest line, you have to go somewhere and then you get knocked out by someone. And Stalker is a game where you have an inventory. You have an inventory. You have a bunch of weapons and upgrades and stuff. Like, it's not just it's not like you hold weapons on all the numbers of the keyboard like in a traditional first-person shooter. So when I got to that mission and I got robbed blind of all my stuff, and I mean, I'm sure that at some later point you found a stash with all of it and you got to have it back. But I was still a kid, so I was so pissed off that I just reloaded. And with the foresight, oh, here's the jelly. I love this jelly. So with the foresight, I went to some stash, put away all my stuff in the stash, went to the mission, got knocked out, and I had nothing to be robbed of. And I felt so smart. I felt like, oh, hey, hell yeah. Try to rob me now. Try to rob. What do you do? Like, it's the reverse of what do you get the person who has everything. What do you do? Well, like, what do you take away from the person who has nothing? Wait, am I? Now I'm always anxious that I'm like missing the way forward. Oh, here it is. Um, so yeah, that happened many times afterwards in various other games. Oh, another part that I liked from the documentary was that they revealed that this, in the prototype, when they were developing this, these bouncy balls, these bouncy energy balls, were just the watermelon model, just with the tweaked gravity, or like physical proportions and not behavior. So that's cute. Um, but yeah, the gimmick where they take away everything you have and then give it back like a bit later, just to frustrate you a bit. Um, or in the beginning of sequels where they like to depower you again after you get to the ending of the first game, and then the sequel, you can't just start the sequel being super strong and mighty, because like, what are you gonna keep thing where they actually let you keep all the stuff that you got, and then build on top of that. So anyways, I'm just rambling. Like it happens in every God of War game. And speaking of which, I was so hyped for a sequel there because I loved the new God of War. The story was very touching, and I just enjoyed the gameplay a lot. It was very effective in my opinion. I don't know. The gameplay loop, the combos, the environments, the storytelling was really solid. Um, okay, I have to shoot the balls there. Oh, getting shot up. But then Ragnarok came out, and for some reason it worried me, or it let me down that the director who made the first game, who directed the first game, was not involved in, I guess, I don't know how much he was involved or not, but he did not direct the second game. So I was just weirded out by that because the first game was so, like, it seemed so personal. Like he had such a big hand in the story and how it, I don't know. So to find out that some other guys directing the second game was a bit of a letdown. And on top of that, the reception was just kind of lukewarm. Or maybe that's how I'm remembering it. Like I can't remember people being that hyped about it. People with the first one, they kept talking about it and praising it and saying, "Oh, game of the year, game of the year." Everybody was talking about it. And then the second game came out and nothing. Like, yeah, it got like the generic good reviews, but there was no, I felt that there was no word of mouth, no strong word of mouth about it. It was just, I don't know, out, and there was no urgency for me to play it. Well, and like honestly, I also did not have, I still don't have the PS5. So that kind of also delayed my ability to. Oh, please don't. No way. Oh, I got through all of that only to get killed at the very last second. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's very. Whenever I get to play new games, or whenever I seek out new games, word of mouth is very important to me. Like, sure, good reviews and all that from official sources are, like, it's fine, but there have been many situations where official reviews were super hyped, but then the actual game is like not the best thing, and sometimes even worse than good. But when word of mouth is good, then I usually uh, usually it's something that I end up genuinely enjoying, you know. Um, Happened that way with a lot of the games that I admire and like to this day. So the fact that God of War Ragnarok did not have that word of mouth hype to it turned me off. And now it's out on PC, so I can just go ahead and play it. I mean, I time to, or the right mood sometimes to jump into it. Again, this is one of these levels that as a kid I would just play it. I would play it and then reload just to play around with the physics because they were so the novelty was so intense that I was content to just do this for like half an hour. Just that. Just playing around with this jelly field. Or reloading it when a friend came over and showing him, like, look at this, this is the future, this is amazing. Yeah. These days it feels so quaint and like, okay, it's not a big deal, but you know how it is. Okay, we're getting near the Strider, yeah. Now we're gonna fight another crab walking Strider soon. Is it here? Yeah, the door's gonna open and he's gonna. Here he is. Yeah. Oh, this is where you have to actually use these things to kind of take cover. Please. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. I keep instinctively pushing them away, but then it just delays their death and they come back anyways. The blinding boys. Oh, the way he switches heights. Oh, that's satisfying. I just blew his head off. Breen, it's not the time. Okay. Will I actually finish the game this video? I guess I can. Yeah, I guess this is the final ride where we get to see the final glimpses before we go to his office, isn't it? I think so. The stalkers are so disturbing. It's an understatement to say that they're disturbing because it's just they are crippled beyond humanity and just yeah. Um, I can't help but find it kind of funny that Gordon just like he has no option but to get into this cage. I don't know, there's something funny about it. Like you could not find anything better to do than to just willingly step into the cage. Oh, here they are. God, these synths. I was so hyped when I got to see them for the first time. I thought for sure we're gonna fight them or something, or I don't know. But then we never got to see them again. Oh, there's a game that this part reminds me of. Maybe I even mentioned it in these videos. MDK2, where the beginning is you skydiving from like a space station onto like back reverse engineering the gravity gun and using it like in mass production, like mass producing it and having their soldiers run that gun instead of whatever they have now. Oh, here we are. This is the office that we visited for that short moment back in the Red Letter Day chapter. Now we get to have a bit of a lengthy cutscene where the gang's back together. Dr. Breen has his villain moment, his monologue, and I never noticed how Alex's feet are dangling out of the cage. At this point of the story, we still believe that Mossman is a villain. Even though she did tell us before that she's a double agent. But she's kind of a triple agent, isn't she? Because we think that she... Okay, so first off, we think that she betrays us. That means she's already a double agent. But then she says that she actually works for us while working for them, so that's a triple agent. Oh, anyways, confusing. She spit on him. She spit on him. The facial animations on display here are still so good. The fact that they worked on this for like a year, isn't it? Like the guy in the documentary said that they worked on the eyes and the facial muscles. They researched it for a whole year. Working the system out. Insane. Even though the fidelity is, compared to today's standards, a bit low, the animation is still top notch. Oh, here's the reversal. Here we go. Are they seeing this? No, Judy. Come on. He's about to zap us. Oh. Does this mean that all the Combine that I zapped this way also survived? Because he directly zapped us and we did not die. But okay, let's just... Man, talk about a huge ego, having your own busts in your own office. 2 of them. Bit excessive, isn't it? I mean, if I were an administrator of an Earth, I don't know if I'd want to see my own face in bust form. Like, it's kind of like having your own selfie as your screensaver, or like your wallpaper on your phone. Like, that's very Narcissus. Very self-love kind of thing. I wish I could pick him up. Look at him, he's so cheeky. Doing that little wave. Saucy Breen. Alex, reveal the core. Oh, here it is, the final boss battle. We got this, we got this. Come on, Alex. Send me away. And don't we have our little moment here where she longingly looks at us and lingers against the glass with her hand and tells us to be careful. Right here. Oh, that's just, it tugs at the heartstrings. Alex romance when? Oh, right, it's not. Oh, I forgot that it's not immediately going right into the boss battle. You first have to do this little gauntlet. This little gauntlet with jumping and stuff. All that. Dr. Breen, please cut the chit chat. Let's just get to the point. Thank you. Final battle commences. They coming from here? I think they're gonna come from here. Yeah, here they are. Just chill, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. More. More. I have more. Do they, like, when the white Cyclops guys, when they shoot the energy balls at me, can they actually hit the the generators and restart them that way? Like it should, right? I think so. Oh, I'm randomly getting flashes in my mind of the first Bioshock boss. What was his name? Fontaine. The guy who pretends to help you out for the whole game, and then at the end you figure out that he's the baddie. And he's bald. Like his persona is am I going up or down? His persona is he has hair, but then when he's turns out to be a bad guy, he's bald. Um, Pretty awkward. But yeah, but then he goes like berserk. He has like crazy powers. He gives himself a bunch of. Oh, was I supposed to? Okay, I should probably pay attention now so I don't stay here for the rest of time. I think I have to get on that one. I have to get on the second one because it goes higher, right? Oh, here, this thing, right, right. Ah, Bioshock games were a treat. First one, the second one, Infinite. I can remember. I think so far, Infinite was the last one, right? And after that, the series went on hiatus, and we had like only spiritual successors and stuff like that. But and I think now Ken Levine seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of, well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off. So good. And there we have it. Oh, I did not remember that Victor Antonov, the visual director, got the top billing. Kelly Bailey. I remember a lot of these names from the developer commentary. Matt Boone, Dario Casali, Greg Coomer, legendary Greg Coomer. Who else do I recognize here? Adrian Finnell. Finnell I remember from DF2. He had like his Steam profile was public and he had crazy weapons in his inventory. Who else do I recognize? Eric Johnson, Mark Laidlaw, Doug Lombardi, Gabe Newell. I love how he's just in the middle there. So he's just another guy. Who else? Oh, Bill Van Buren. What a legendary name. Robin Walker, of course, also a legend. Oh, the voice actors. Merle, that's her name, Merle. Mark Shapiro. Crack Legal Team. Oh, do they actually name the homeless guy that gave his face to create um, Eli Vance? Or is he not here? Is he anonymous? Special thanks to Alienware. Oh my god, is Alienware still around? Do they still make their wacky PCs? Oh, it feels like these days credits take so much longer, but that felt like nothing. That's just like what? A minute and something? 2 minutes, I don't know. I feel like these days, if you actually stay for the full duration of credits, you're there for like 10 minutes or something. Oh, I forgot about this completely. Well, that's it. Oh, and here we are at episode 1 with Dr. Kleiner urging people to go and get busy in the bedrooms because the suppression field is down and people can make babies again. Well, hopefully, this was sleepy for you, and at the beginning, even though I felt it was a bit choppy and I wasn't very focused, hopefully it was not noticeable for you, and we'll meet again next time, whenever that is.
fight for now.